We're on our way to the Barrel Social Club in Franklin, Kentucky. You've heard of it? Of course, we haven't left yet because we're still waiting on Grace, who's putting on her pants. I will spare you the drive, the 30... Let's look at some poker hands. Let's take a bite out of the action. That's a saying, right? We got a raise from the hijack to $10. I have ace deuce of diamonds. All options available. Not all options are available. Fold's not an option. Call a raise. I call. Small blind calls. Big blind calls. Original limper calls. We're going multi-way to a flop. The five of us see Mikey put out a flop of ace, seven, ace, giving me three aces and a Justin Tucker, which is a kicker that isn't worth very much right now. Checks to me. It's not going to stop me from betting. I throw out $15. Get the small blind, the big blind, the limper out of there. Do get called, though, by the hijack, and we're heads up to a turn. And we need to start thinking about the kind of hands the hijack may have. Most likely scenario, since I can account for three of the aces, is that he has a 7. But he might also have a pair like 8s or 9s, a 10s possibly. But when he reaches for chips here, I come up with this. I'm starting to believe that you might have an ace. Sounded like I had a mouthful of cod liver oil or something. Or maybe I had one of those Mr. Beast peanut butter cups that are way better than Reese's. But anyways, it made me wonder. You would bet that if I didn't say that? Maybe. I think his answer was ribbit. But anyway, he bet $75. And this is just never a bluff. And I know it's never a bluff. You ever feel like you know exactly what your opponent has and you know exactly what you should do, but instead of doing what you should do based on exactly what your opponent has, you do the exact opposite of that and call a bet? Well, that's what I did here. He shows ace jack, which is obviously good, and I lose the pot and I lose $75 on the river, and I feel like a horse's patootie pop. If you came to this vlog seeking out GTO strategy, I recommend you turn it off right now. But don't actually turn it off right now. That would be rude. And we don't do rude things on this channel, even though this channel is called So Rude. We watch videos from beginning to end. That's what we do here. It's Adam, the guy's vlog you're watching. Hey, I'm coming to you live from my birch tree. I wanted to take just a teeny tiny, itsy bitsy, you'll barely even know this amount of time to tell you about Club WPT Gold. They recently reached out to me and asked me to, be a member of their team. And I think the reason they did that is because a lot of people are already on there, right? But they got to get those hard to reach people. And that's you guys. They know I speak your love language. So here, I'll offer you 2 free sweep coins, 1,500 gold coins, and access to all these awesome free rolls that are super fun. I'm on there messing around, not under my birch tree. So do it today. Do it right now. Well, finish my vlog first, then do it. Use promo code RUDE, and you'll get all that cool stuff I just told you about. But you won't get a birch tree. You'll have to maybe win some money to get a birch tree. Okay? I'll see you on there. In this hand, I make it $35 to go as a bluff, a 3-bet bluff as it is, on the button with the 6-3 of spades. That is a suited 2-gapper, right? 3-4 would be a suited connector. 3-5 would be a 1-gapper. So yeah, this would be a suited 2-gapper. I make it $35 to go as, like I said, a bluff, and he comes back over the top for $120. This is traditionally where the hand should end, although that's not really true. Traditionally, this hand should have ended when I just folded for his $12. But I don't fold. I end up calling the $120 to play the pot in position. That's me trying to justify calling with 6 high. In poker, I'll be real honest with you. In poker, the person that starts with the best cards traditionally wins the most money. So calling $120 4-bet with 6 high is not a winning strategy. My opponent bets $80 here, and it's really a guessing game now. It's like, does he have what he's repping, aces and kings? Or does he have what I can hopefully blow off, which would be like ace king or ace queen? Is that 50-50 in your mind? Because it was in mine. And I decided that I could blow him off of an ace king, ace queen hand. And if he has aces and kings like he claims, well, then we can hopefully just get there. Unless like he has ace king of spades, which would be just terrible. Anyway, I go all in, repping a 10 or pocket deuces. Of course, neither of those hands would I probably shove in this manner. He makes what is likely a very easy call for him after some deliberation, leaving $15 behind. On the river, I get there with a flush. He does put his last $15 in because, I mean, why not? I make the call because I have a flush. So technically, when the money went in, I had the best hand. River card is a nothing burger. He flips up 2 9s, which probably would never have been good no matter what. Like, if I had actually played the hand. Like, if I had what I was supposed to have, it probably wouldn't have been good either, but it's definitely not good against my 6-high flush. This room is not much to look at right now, but someday will be our...
What?
What?
What? What?
I went to the 2-5 game, and I think I showed you one hand because the game is playing not to my liking. The game is not bad. It's just not one that is great for me. That's fine. It's just, and I have the option to move to different tables. I'm going to switch back to 1-3. There's like 5 of those, so I'm bound to find one that's good for me or one that I like. And well, that's the benefit of playing at the Barrel Social Club, the biggest social club in Kentucky, the best social club in Kentucky. I'm not just saying that because I own it. I'm saying it because I've experienced it. I've been to every other one. And we're the best. A text message from Matt that says fucking hell. What the hell does that mean? I probably should look at that real quick. Okay, he over-exaggerated a tad. Now I got a text from Grace. Bring me a Diet Mountain Dew when you come back. Okay, I'll do that as well. Anyway, as far as I am concerned, I think I won 150 something odd dollars in the 1-3 before. I think I broke even, maybe lost a scotch, like 10 or 20 bucks or something like that. Head back to 1-3 now. I'll have to buy in for the maximum 500, and I hope to run it up and win a whole bunch of money while eating my pulled pork sandwich that I got from the food truck that's outside. But I'm gonna have to eat it with a paper towel because I don't want, look at these fingers. There too. There we go. All right. Anybody else want in there?
I tried to tell him you wanted that seat.
Del Morte's got to get in there.
That was the only open seat. That's why. So.
In this hand, we get a $10 raise from the low jack. I look down at that beautiful 6-5 of spades. One of those hands I just love, and I make it $30 to go, trying to isolate and be in position for the rest of the hand. Don't get my wish though, because the cutoff makes it $75 to go. He's not putting up with my shenanigans. He wants nothing to do with them. And now he wants to isolate and have position on the hand. Well, I'm not going anywhere with my suited connector. I make the call for $75, and 2 of us are going to see a flop. And we're hoping that flop connects with us pretty good. I don't exactly miss. It comes 9-3-4 with 2 clubs, so I do have an open-ended straight draw. I have no backdoor draws to go with it, unfortunately. He makes it $45 to go, and I think that's a pretty fair price with 209 out there. So I elect to come along and see what the turn card brings. At this point in the hand, it doesn't really matter what he has, since I have 6-high. Whether he has aces and kings or if he just has ace-king, it doesn't much matter. The same plan is going to have to be employed on the river. For example, if I make my hand, I'm obviously going to go for value. But also, I'm going to have to bluff at it if I miss. So perfect cards for me if I miss my straight draw would be clubs. I think we want to go ahead and make this call of 125 and try to hit my hand or hit a club. And the river card does come as 6 of clubs, so I am going to employ the strategy now of bluffing that card to pretend that I have a flush. I'm targeting hands like 10s and jacks, although queens, kings, and aces are all the same thing. Since I didn't raise the turn, it's very unlikely that I have a full house. So it's really, I have a flush or I have nothing. There's a very small chance I have the best hand with a pair of 6s. I doubt it. I feel like he probably has 10s or jacks. And as he's thinking about it, he actually does say that he has pocket jacks. So my read was right. It just depends on whether or not he will make a disciplined fold or not. And he chooses to throw his cards in the muck. And that's a win for everybody, especially for me. We have an under-the-gun live straddle for $6 in this pot, and we have a call from the under-the-gun +1 player. I look down at 9-10 of spades, another suited connector, and I'm going to pump it up to $25. I think that suited connectors play very well, multi-ways, not as well heads up, but you can still crack people when you connect very well, so I'm going to go ahead and make it 25. Now, just like in the hand before, the fella to my left makes it $75 to go. It's like he's trying to isolate the idiot. And I'm letting him, because I let him off the hook every time by just calling and letting him play in position instead of putting in this case, which would be a 4-bet or a 5-bet or 3-bet. I don't even know with the way that the under the gun straddle works. Who knows the terminology? Flop comes 6, 10, 8, 2 hearts and a diamond. So I miss my flush draw, but I do make top pair. Got to be careful in these situations. Although he does check it back, which, you know, the delayed continuation bet is something that always gets me. Turn 6 of diamonds. Got to be careful here that he might have an overpair, but just in case he doesn't, I do have to protect my hand. Throw out a bet of $80 to see what he ends up doing. If he comes along, there's multiple things that he can have. There's multiple flush draws, hearts and diamonds both, or you can also have the overpairs. We just got to take it easy and see what he does. River card is an 8. I'm going to go into check call mode. Just going to call whatever he bets as long as it's, you know, reasonable. But he checks behind and shows 2 jacks. For the second straight hand, he had 2 jacks. Of course, I try to throw his cards in the muck, but it doesn't really work like that. It's not the way the barrel does things. And this time I lose with top pair. It's hard to lose with top pair. It's hard to make a pair, yet he has an overpair. Okay, the game is over. In for like 700, a little bit over 700. Out for, I think 1004, but the cage gave me 1104. So we're checking the cameras to make sure. Total, because I played 3 different games. I played 1-3, 2-5, then 1-3 again. All in all, I think I'm up $400 for the day. So, if you guys like these videos, I hope you do. Come, go ahead and do the thumbs up and all that kind of stuff. More importantly, come check out the club. We're at 765 Industrial Bypass North in Franklin, Kentucky. We're less than an hour from Nashville. We're right next door to Bowling Green. You know, and we're the biggest and best place to play poker in Kentucky. And I welcome you to come play with me.